Welcome once again to Commander by Danon. Today we return to finishing up our series with decks led by the legends from the Final Fantasy set. Yes, I know that Avatar just came out and spoiler season for Lorwyn Eclipse is coming soon, but I don't care. I want to finish up this series before the end of the year. So leading today's budget deck is Terra, Herald of Hope. Also, and I know it's annoying to keep hearing this, but statistically if I don't ask you to like and subscribe, the video gets fewer subscribers. Terra, Herald of Hope is a 3-mana, 3/3 legendary human wizard warrior. At the beginning of combat on our turn, we mill 2 cards, and then Terra gains flying until the end of turn. Whenever Terra deals combat damage to a player, we may pay 2. When we do, we return target creature card with power 3 or less from our graveyard to the battlefield. Okay, so Terra wants us to reanimate creatures, and she also helps to fill our graveyard. So we should run an army of small creatures that we can bring back, right? That would be the smart thing to do. Or we could have some fun and build something crazy, which is exactly what we're going to do here. Now, I already did a video on the 5-color Terra where I went over her backstory. I'll post a link to that video in the upper right-hand corner if you want to know about her history. Feel free to go check that out. But before we get to our deck list, a quick word from our sponsor, Ultimate Guard. For the past few years, Ultimate Guard has been hard at work finding ways to protect your cards without damaging the planet, and they have discovered it. Boulders, once made entirely of plastic, are now made of 87% renewable resources. They also come in a variety of sizes and colors, including this new teal 133 card box. If you're like me, you have a ton of decks, want a little bit of space for your tokens in your deck boxes, and don't want those boxes filling up an entire suitcase, then this box is the perfect solution. Find it if your local game store carries the new Return to Earth boulders from Ultimate Guard, or click on the link down below to order yourself one from Amazon. In order to build a functional commander deck, you need lots of different pieces, which is why I try to rely on my handy-dandy checklist. 50 mana sources, usually split between 37 lands and 13 pieces of ramp, 10 pieces of card advantage, 8 to 10 pieces of spot removal, 2 to 3 board wipes, 2 pieces of graveyard hate, and 1 sudden I win card. Oh, one more quick announcement before we get started. I'm streaming on Gaming with Danon as well as Twitch. Sometimes I'm building commander decks, other times I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV, but you're always welcome to pop in and talk about Commander. Honestly, about half my streams are talking about manga, anime, or Commander. Our land base consists of Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Clifftop Retreat, Isolated Chapel, Dragon Skull Summit, Alpine Meadow, Snowfield Sinkhole, Sulphurous Mire, Sacred Peaks, Sunlit Marsh, Geothermal Bog, Radiant Summit, Tainted Field, Tainted Peak, Battlefield Forge, Caves of Koilos, Sulphurous Springs, Fury Calm Snarl, Shine Shadow Snarl, Foreboding Ruins, Boros Garrison, Orzhov Basilica, Rakdos Canarium, Bajuka Bog, Evolving Wilds, Terramorphic Expanse, 4 mountains, 3 plains, and 3 swamps. A nice budget land base. For mana ramp, we're running Stormkiln Artist, Dark Ritual, Seething Song, Mana Geyser, Chandra Hope's Beacon, Soul Ring, Arcane Signet, Talisman of Conviction, Talisman of Hierarchy, Talisman of Indulgence, Boros Signet, Orzhov Signet, Rakdos Signet, Wayfarer's Bauble, and Solemn Simulacrum. A good mix of land ramp, treasure generators, mana rocks, and rituals. Oh, and Chandra. Our card advantage package consists of Ectus Auric Overlord, Faithless Looting, Savine's Reclamation, Past in Flames, Ignite the Future, Will of the Jeskai, Unburial Rites, Eviscerator's Insight, Resentful Revelation, Thrill of Possibility, Big Score, Ardent Elementalist, and Phyrexian Arena. Lots of ways to dig through our deck and keep our hands full. For interaction and spot removal, we've got Insult Injury, Rite of Oblivion, Swords to Plowshares, Path to Exile, Anguished Unmaking, Generous Gift, Disenchant, Abrade, Despark, Fracture, Chaos Warp, Rakdos Charm, Boros Charm, and Bedevil. Lots of ways to remove annoying permanents. Our board wipes consist of Dam, Austere Command, and Ruinous Ultimatum. I wanted to have wipes that were flexible or one-sided. The core of our deck consists of Kuja, Genome Sorcerer, Papalimo Totolimo, Black Waltz No. 3, Gutter Snipe, Aria of Flame, Fiery Inscription, Electrostatic Field, Erebor Flamesmith, Torwauki the Younger, and Coruscation Mage. Supporting our plan, we've also got Increasing Vengeance, Electroduplicate, Angel Fire Ignition, Fury Storm, Reverberate, Return the Favor, Double Vision, and Dual Caster Mage. Lots of ways to copy our spells and to close out the game. Now that we have our deck list, let's compare it to our checklist. 51 mana sources, split between 36 lands and 15 pieces of ramp. A little high, but so is our curve, so it's fine. 13 pieces of card advantage. 14 pieces of interaction. 3 board wipes. 2 pieces of graveyard hate in Bojuka Bog and Rakdos Charm. 1 sudden I win card in Insult Injury. Now, we do have a few ways to copy Insult Injury, but the goal of this deck is to kill our opponents with instants and sorceries. We rely on Gutter Snipe effects to drain our opponents. We have reanimation effects to bring them back if our opponents kill them. We draw through our deck, blowing up annoying permanents and damaging everyone. And Insult Injury, well, the injury side, doubles our damage. Which means, given the right circumstances, we could end the game on the spot. Remember, in a game of Commander, your other opponents should also be trying to kill everyone. So you don't have to deal 120 damage all by yourself. At least, not all the time. Now, this deck was trying something new, which is why I kept it budget. This deck could pop off and kill the table, or it could sit there and do nothing. That's the problem with a deck like this. Sometimes you have all of your payoffs, your Gutter Snipe effects, but you don't draw enough instants and sorceries to deal damage. Other times, you only draw instants and sorceries. But we are a Bracket 2 deck, so it's fine. Do you have a Spellslinger deck? Who's your commander? Leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, a huge shout out to my editor Cutestuff. I couldn't make these videos without her. If you'd like to hire her to edit your own videos, she can be reached at cutestuff.edits@gmail.com. Link is down below. If you're looking for ways to support the channel directly, you can head on over to patreon.com/Danon. You can have a video made or just ask for help building or tuning a deck list. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to all of my patrons: Waffles, Drya, Muffins, Marcus, Brett, Roxy, Alex, Borgie, Congo, Robert Pye, Kazaris, Patrick, Tiz, Art, Richard Sant, Boomy, Osira, Justin, Golden Walker, Captain Hammer, Yori, Sleech, Zach, Mr. Salty, and Hula. You guys are awesome. I post new Commander deck videos every weekday, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. Again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all again next time on Commander by Danon.